Sports Talk with John and John. I'm your host, The Shark. We got Pops with us tonight.
Hey.
And we got John.
That's me, baby.
Listen,
What
Bills.
are we talking about, Mike?
We're going to talk about how the Bills and Superman Josh Allen pulled a great comeback on the Jacksonville Jaguars to secure a win in the wild card round and advancing them to the divisional round.
Let's go.
How did you feel about that game?
You know how I feel.
Go ahead, brother.
You know how I feel. There's a reason why that guy's the MVP. Like, what are we talking about, man? Buffalo has no offensive talent outside James Cook. And maybe, you can talk about the tight ends, but realistically, we're not talking about like A-level talent. And once again, ball in hand for my man, MVP. You know what I'm saying? MVP gets back there because his name is MVP. Josh Allen can't be called Josh Allen no more. You got to call him MVP because that's what he is. That's what he played like. You know what? Man travels to Jacksonville, you know what, and does what he does. You know what? Lack of offensive ability, just put the game on my back. Put the game on my shoulders. You know what? I will hold you down. And people going to have to start respecting this man. Josh Allen is every bit as advertised as the truth, man. And now honestly, you know what? Is he the best quarterback remaining in the AFC right now? Is he? Yes. Is there a team that can basically, beat Buffalo? Sure. But is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. And once again, I just want to make sure you understand, Sunshine now, okay, given the opportunity to win a division, home playoff game, everything in his advantage, did what Sunshine does since he's been in the NFL. Big game, he faded away. You know what? Unforced errors, check. You know what? Inefficiency moving the ball downfield, check. You know what? Come up short, check. You know what I'm saying? Did he win or did he lose? Lose, check. You know what? Superior coaching on Buffalo Bills, superior position at the quarterback, absolutely beats superior talent and inefficient coaching, 100%. Quarterback play in the NFL is serious. If you got the right quarterback, you got yourself a chance to win. I don't care what you say, Pop. You know what? You can take that sunshine tick that you had before, and you can flush it. He's trash. You know what? He got exposed once again. I'm done with Sunshine. You know what? Just leave. Mike, his contract should be coming up, right? Like, he got 1 more year in his contract?
Maybe maybe 2?
1 or 2? Yeah, at this point in time, Jacksonville should be looking for an exit strategy. Because right now, this is the best you're going to get from Sunshine. It's a wrap. Cancel Christmas song. I'm done. You're mute, Pop. Nobody knows
you're throwing me in your rant here.
You were talking about Sunshine. You were hyping up Sunshine.
I liked the movie. I liked the Titans. I loved it. I thought he was really good in that movie with Denzel Washington. And I thought he was okay as a college football player too.
At Clemson.
What I saw today was no more than I've seen for the last 4 years in Buffalo, which is you can do everything right and still lose to the better quarterback.
Josh Allen.
Pat Mahomes. Okay, so everything you just said is absolutely right, except this time it was Josh Allen being Pat Mahomes. Because Josh Allen, in the role of Sunshine, has been a perfect sunshine to Pat Mahomes' reign. Because that's what number 1-5 has reigned on everything you said about MVP guy.
Oh, no doubt. Okay. One thing. Pat Mahomes, where's Pat Mahomes now?
So let me get my
Where's the Kansas City Chiefs?
Let me get my shoelaces tied on this too.
Getting their tan on.
Getting his tan on.
Get my shoelaces.
Ties on the beach.
Let me tie my shoes on this one too.
Rehab.
They put a bow tie on it. And the bow tie is Jacksonville lost today. It was their first time winning the division since,
2022.
Blake Bortles. And that's how long ago they've been in a game that was actually meaningful this time of the year. Did Sunshine play bad? Is compared to Jalen Hurts and Sunshine. I think we moved the two, and Philadelphia might be in the next game if Sunshine was playing Philadelphia. That's saying a lot. Anybody want to agree with me on that one?
No, I don't want to agree with you on that one because you know what? I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. You can say whatever you want. You know what? At the end of the day, Jalen Hurts still is the Super Bowl champion, and Sunshine is still 0-2 in the playoffs.
Sunshine's numbers as compared to Jalen Hurts' numbers, just so you know, it's abysmal. Not a good look. Not a good look at all. I don't know if you really want to talk about it, but if you do want to talk about the way you've been throwing it out,
we talking about Sunshine in this game though, not Sunshine over the court. And if you're going to do that, then I'll just be honest with you. You know what? Jalen Hurts at the end of the day has still done something Sunshine has never done. You know what I'm saying? A couple of things. Win a playoff game. You know what? Win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Win a Super Bowl MVP. You know? Things that Sunshine won't sniff. Because you know what? You have to get there first. So we talking about just getting there. Is Sunshine the guy you think can take Jacksonville to the promised land? Yes or no?
Okay, I do. Now, let me finish my rant on... this is for... If you're listening to us right now, if you're watching us, as I said to our listeners again, read the words that are coming out of my mouth.
No, Mike, cut it. I'm losing brain cells, Mike.
I'm not riding on Buffalo. I'll never ride on Buffalo. Because if we're going to talk about who doesn't have, Buffalo ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. There's no ring, no chip, no nothing. And they've had winning teams. They got nothing. And they got nothing now. What you saw against Jacksonville is exactly where it should have been. Jacksonville versus Buffalo. If they played 10 times, Buffalo would win 8 of those things. That's a fact. Whether it was a playoff game or a regular season game, Buffalo would win 8 times in 10 against Jacksonville. So that's a wrap. In terms of Josh Allen, what we just saw with Josh Allen is what we've seen this year, last year, year before last, every year. It's called hero ball. HERO. I am going to run. I'm going to throw. I'm going to make all the decisions that make us a winning team. I'm going to also score the winning touchdown. I'm also going to be our demise because is no I in team. It's no I in
me team. Though. There's a me though.
There's no I.
There's a me.
But when it comes down to, so this is my prediction. What we saw with Buffalo and what we saw today ends today right now. This is it. The road stops. The game's over. Game, set, match. We saw all we need to see with Buffalo. We know what he does. We know everybody knows what he's going to do. It's not a Bill secret. It's nothing. You know, number 10's their wide out. Dalton Kincaid, this and that. We get it. We all understand it. And everything else is just Josh Allen. Everything else is Josh Allen.
Stop this man, Michael. Stop him. Obviously, he's not listening to me. So you know what? Maybe you could help impart some wisdom on him because
the only thing what separates Josh Allen from every other team in the AFC right now is not only does he lead the NFL, actually NFL history in most. He has the highest touchdown to interception, the best touchdown to interception ratio at 6.72. That's number one. He has the most rushing touchdowns. He has the most passing touchdowns. Most passing yards in the playoffs. He leads number one, and he also has the most rushing touchdowns. He leads number one. So in the playoffs. So this is a guy who, again, this isn't his first rodeo. Like Josh Allen is just a different
or fourth or fifth.
Josh Allen's just a different animal. As long as he's still in there, don't think that these teams are like, hey, for us to have a chance, we have to first get him out. So yeah, Mahomes was the gatekeeper, but now that he's out, Josh Allen holds the keys right now. He goes, hey, Mahomes.
They haven't won anything, Michael.
It's not that he has to win anything. But these other teams, the Broncos haven't won anything. What have the Broncos won since Peyton Manning?
The Broncos would stop a mud hole in Buffalo.
I don't want to hear that.
No, then what?
I don't. Listen.
We're going to find out. Stop. We're going to find out.
But the Texans. Have the Texans won anything?
You might win.
Have the Texans won anything? Have the Chargers won anything? Has New England won anything?
Right now.
Has the Steelers won anything? No, none of it. Josh Allen has a better playoff resume than all these other teams. Trust me when I tell you, they are all pissed that Josh Allen won that game against the Jaguars. They're pissed.
No, they're
This
not.
is Josh Allen and Sean McDermott, a 7-year postseason run, AFC title games. Look,
the wheels on that bus come off next Sunday. 7 years, and
none of these teams.
Here's a
None
train.
of these teams in the AFC have knocked Josh Allen out of the playoffs. None of these teams have knocked Josh Allen out of the playoffs.
And it's the same playoff team.
It's the same playoff team.
But
and they
same
lost
coach,
to the
same quarterback.
And they lost to the same guy. That guy is not playing right now.
Not getting to the depot. Ever.
Okay.
Ever.
What?
Never.
All right, so Pop, you know what? So so next week they get knocked off? Who's beating them, Pop?
They get knocked off.
Who's beating them, Pop?
You know who's beating them.
Because they only we got.
They'll play Denver. They'll play Denver if the Chargers lose.
Yeah, if the what? For wait,
low seed.
Wins.
Low seed.
Low seed. Okay.
Yeah.
If Buffalo goes to Denver, they lose.
Buffalo beats Denver. No, I don't think so. I think Buffalo can beat Denver in Denver.
So, okay, first of all,
I'll tell you
what. Okay, well, let me just get this point off. First of all, when we're looking at as a matchup, I'm not saying that Josh Allen isn't head and shoulders above Bo Nix. I'm not even going to make the comparison there.
Okay,
but
good.
I will say this.
Okay, good.
Okay, on the other side of that, there's a coach with Denver.
Sean Payton.
We know he will do anything to win the game. And this Sean Payton, whatever I don't like about Sean Payton, and there's a number of things as a coach I got my issues with Sean Payton. However, when it comes to game time and preparation and winning time and putting players in a position and calling and really being a great play caller, Sean Payton can call a game. And I don't think Buffalo will have an answer for Denver, especially late in the game and Denver's up, because I don't think Josh Allen is going to have the free reign to run like he did against Jacksonville. That's just my position. And I think Denver wins by 2 touchdowns. In fact, I think this will be the easiest Denver win.
So I don't think Sean McDermott gets enough credit for being a good head coach.
Well, he's going to be fired if they don't make it.
No, I don't think he gets fired, but I don't think he gets enough credit for being a good head coach.
We're going to go 8, 9, win it?
The reason why I don't think he gets enough credit is because everybody in the AFC has gotten a taste of Pat Mahomes, and basically only one of them in recent years has been able to actually win that battle, and that was Joe Burrow. Everybody else who's seen Pat Mahomes in the AFC has ultimately fell, and lost. You know what I'm saying? So we can start with that premise behind Pat Mahomes has owned the AFC over the last 5 years, right? Okay, so let's just be honest about that one fact.
Okay.
So the one team that basically, I would say, arguably gave Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs a run for their money every time they played, and those games were epic.
Yep, Buffalo.
Were the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Buffalo Bills haven't changed much about their offensive game since then.
Same scheme.
They're really the same team. In fact, you can make the argument that their tight end situation has made them a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, you know what I'm saying? You can also make the argument that Josh Allen is every bit as hungry now as he was when he played Pat Mahomes. So there's nothing that tells me that any of these teams in the AFC basically are really ready to face face playoff Josh Allen right now.
Playoff Josh Allen.
I don't think any of these teams really know what playoff Josh Allen is. You keep saying, Sean Payton will do everything that it takes to win. I watched Josh Allen battle with Pat Mahomes over 7 minutes, and they combined for damn near 35 points. It felt like, you know what I'm saying? If that's a loss,
yeah,
that's the win against 99% of everybody else.
I get that, but we have to call it a loss.
But we're comparing Denver now playing that guy. Like, that guy did that. I know that guy's capable of doing that again. And why? Because I just watched him come back against a team that should have won. Realistically, Jacksonville should have won. And I was watching the game and I was like, there's no way Jacksonville wins this game. Even when Jacksonville was up, I was like, there's no way Jacksonville wins.
I was never a believer.
I was like, there's no way. There's no way. And if I'm a casual fan, you think on the sidelines they're really worried? You think they were like, we might be losing? they're not Philly. They're looking at their guy and they're saying, well, we always depend on our guy.
We got Josh
our
Allen.
Guy always comes through.
And he makes everybody around him better.
So, look, Pop, I get it. But you know what? You're going to have to put some respect also on Sean McDermott's name because there's a certain level of consistency that he's managed to go through. And they've always had underperforming offenses. Offenses that have not been filled with super talented individuals. You know what? Makeshift receiving cores. And the one stable point, the one fixed point in that was Josh Allen. Josh Allen's always been there, and somehow, some way, guys play better when playing by Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say he does hero ball. He just happens to be making the correct read because he did it. He's doing it with his arm too. It's not like he's not throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, it's not like it's just Josh Allen running the ball himself. No, he's making the correct throw. He did down the stretch today.
Khalil Shakir, Terrell Shavers, Brandon Cooks. It's like the bench warmers. It's like the bench warmers he's playing with.
I would call it warmers, but go ahead.
You can say, and last time I checked, Denver's defense is not as good today. Put Jalen
Hurts on that team. Did Jalen Hurts come back and win that game?
No, not at all. And you keep talking about Denver. I just wanted to let you know, like, Denver's defense this year is worse than they were last year. Like, Denver's defense this year isn't been like the Denver defense that we saw last year. They're living off a reputation, but they're not the same. They weren't the best defense in the league this year. And they won't be, honestly.
You mean Denver, who went to overtime against Marcus Mariota and the Washington Commanders? That Denver
I forgot about Marcus Mariota is a stud, bro. I mean, the Falcons, I mean, they're about that life.
That Denver team that struggled against the Chiefs? The Chiefs with no Mahomes?
Pat Mahomes is Chiefs. Yeah, I forgot about that. I
forgot about that. Yeah.
They eked out a win? Oh, yeah, they eked out. Yeah, they eked out a win.
I get it.
Come on, man.
I get it.
That just they beat the Raiders 13-7. That was an ugly game. Remember that game? 13-7.
No. It was fought in the trenches, Mike. That was the game plan.
Oh, yeah.
That was the game plan.
I get it.
Raiders.
I'm here for the smoke, and I'll blow it. And I'll take the smoke and I'll blow it right back in your face. There's
no smoke for you to blow.
Listen. For all
filled with hot air.
For all the people who are going to comment at Sports Talk with John and John at Gmail at YouTube.com. And I'm talking about Josh Allen. I'm going to go with three things. One, I'm tired of the hero ball.
Hero ball.
I don't care. I'm tired. I'm going to call it as that. Tired of hero ball. Number two, I get statistically that this guy has really played well, but I need to mention something.
Played well?
There was a guy in the AFC East. Just let me hit, just for humor me. There was a guy in the AFC East, and until he left the AFC East, we never even said Buffalo. They called him TB12. And all he did was win 7 of them things. And he didn't have that great of a team either, by the way.
6 with one in the
I'm out. So. You had your say.
I'm just correcting you. He won more with Tampa Bay.
TB12 never had an all-star running back. He didn't have until Corey Dillon. I don't even know if he had Maroney. Who else did you have? Corey Dillon, 1,000 yard. He had Gronk. And he had a host of hoes, whoever was at wide receiver. But he never played hero ball. All he did was just win, baby. Just win. And what I'm telling you is Josh Allen had more than that. He's had the AFC East, which has been the weakest division in all of football for the last 5 years, and we can all say it, is the AFC East. Buffalo can schedule and start the season with 6 wins, and no other team can do that. Jets, 2 victories. Miami, 2 victories. That's 4. Then just give me 2 more, and you know what? We're 6-0. Every single year, they're 6-0. And you know what? They never get to the dance. So I'm tired of it. It's over. Let it wrap. That's it.
I bet that felt real good. Like,
yeah, I don't know where.
You thought you cooked. Like, you thought you cooked. Like, you thought you cooked. No.
They're juggling.
I'm not buying that. And the reason why I'm not buying that, the reason why I'm not buying that is because, you know what? People want to go to the Brady argument. There's a reason why Brady's the GOAT. Like, you know what? Like when you compare anybody to the GOAT, that just ultimately means that the guy that you're comparing to the GOAT is that good to be compared to the GOAT.
Period.
We're not. We're not comparing to the GOAT right now. We're not comparing Bo Nix to the GOAT. No. You know what I'm saying? We're not comparing Jalen Hurts to the GOAT. No. You know what I'm saying? We're not. No. You were you're feeling good. You had the oven on 350. No. You had your opportunity and you failed. You failed to make the souffle. So let me go ahead and add the seasonings and let me serve you some of this etouffee right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to me.
First of all, you can say whatever you want about the AFC, but the AFC East, as a matter of fact, has not been statistically the weakest conference in football. It hasn't been. New England, even when they had Mac Jones, was not a walk in the park. They still managed to actually put one season together with 10 wins. Buffalo has managed to basically own the AFC after Tom Brady. Okay, but keep in mind, we're only talking about a 5-year sample size. We're not talking about we're not talking about a 15-year sample size. Okay. No, we're not. We're not talking about a major sample size. We're talking about a 5-year sample size post Tom Brady. Okay, that's doable. That's doable. Tom Brady runned it. He ran it absolutely. Josh Allen since then was the successor. You know what? And Josh Allen has asserted his dominance. But calling Josh Allen just strictly hero ball, I refute that because you know what? In order for him to be hero ball, you know what? That means that Josh Allen isn't making the correct plays to his teammates, and his teammates aren't playing better. Everybody in that offense plays better when Josh Allen plays better. You know what? It's not that Josh Allen plays. Wait, hold on. If Josh Allen runs the ball for 100 yards, he's going to throw for 230 or at minimum 240 yards. You know what? More than likely, that team's going to win. Are his tight ends going to be a part of that? Yes. Does Josh Allen key in on one receiver? No. Does Josh Allen spread the ball around? Absolutely. You know what? Everybody that plays with Josh Allen gets an opportunity to eat. We're talking about Shakir. Shakir is eating on that team. Keon Coleman ate on that team. Dalton Kincaid ate on that team. Dalton Knox ate on that team. You know what? They have a running back that's eating on that team. Everybody plays better because Josh Allen elevates the standard of the players. And Sean McDermott calls plays to Josh Killset. Second of all, last point is if we're going to call a hero ball, you know what? That insinuates that he doesn't win. I don't give a damn what you call it. You can call it hero ball. But if hero ball ends up with a dub and not an L, then you know what? Give me hero ball. Because hero ball, in my opinion, is what Jalen Hurts is doing in Philadelphia. That's hero ball.
That's hero ball.
Yeah. That's hero ball. He tries to win it by himself.
This is 5 years of hero ball, and this is how many
5 years. 5 years of hero ball. He's like number one in damn near every statistical category player.
And number 0. Listen, you can beat on LeBron James for not.
Is football a team sport?
I say a guy is losing, and you call him the greatest, and I'm saying he ain't the greatest, and he's not a hero, and he's not that good because he can't win it all.
So let me get Josh. So maybe Josh Allen should play defense too, right? That's what he should do.
He should
play defense. So he should throw the ball to himself. He should hike the ball, throw the ball to himself. You know, and then basically cover somebody on the opposite.
Because a comment like that, then why not?
He ain't because football is an ultimate team sport. You can't sit here and tell me that he lost those games against Pat Mahomes because of his play. He didn't even get outplayed. It's just that 15 ultimately goes against your team's defense. Okay, your team's defense can't stop 15. He was never really outplayed. That quarterback duel I bring up too. You can watch that quarterback duel, and I'm once again, I'll say it again. 99% of all other teams, if they were in that position, Josh Allen would have came out with the dub because it was unsustainable for anybody other than those two guys. So right or wrong, Mike, right or wrong, because obviously that is not reasonable.
Well, either way,
you're not being reasonable because you want me to call someone, you want to put a cape on someone, but they haven't got to the top of the Empire State Building. They're like, oh, okay, they're to the 86th floor. I'm like, well, that's good, but the building's got another 10 floors.
All right, so if they make it, you're going to validate everything.
That's my point.
He's not making it. They're not making it.
They're not making it.
Look, we'll see. We will see. The division round is next week. The New England Chargers game is on right now. Second quarter. New England's up 3-0. So we're going to go check that out. And that's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about
that. Listen, for all our listeners out there that are those Buffalo Bills fans, aka my son and my other son in Buffalo, I don't care. I don't really care because you ain't won nothing. And until you win something, you ain't nothing. That's it. I'm done.
Also, last thing, we have 96 uploaded, 98 uploaded videos. Episode 92 or episode 91, me and Dad had a conversation where the title was Rams or Eagles will be basically one and done. I said if the Eagles play the Rams, well, actually when we started off, I said I think your Dad said, what do you think about the Eagles? I said I think the Eagles should be one and done. So I think they could be one and done in the playoffs. And I was insinuating that not only based upon the Rams, I just said I just haven't been feeling their offense. And there were some people who commented. I'm gonna go back into the chat and we're gonna open back up that conversation because they said you're crazy, the Eagles, and I'm like, I'm not a believer. I haven't been a believer in them. I don't see anything in their offense that insinuates that they're going to go to the dancing. I'm like, no. What they were doing last year is over with. The league's caught on to that, and playoffs is a different animal. So, Eagles, one and done against a broken 49ers team. And shame on you.
Our August 23rd discussion, you'll hear me say exactly what I'm saying about Buffalo. I say it again. I said it in August. I'm saying it in January. I don't think this team, you cannot tell me that they've gotten better because they've been consistency. What they've been consistent at is being consistent, not consistently getting better. They've just been consistent. And this is the team that if Mahomes was still playing right now, they would lose to Mahomes. Right now, they'd lose to Mahomes. If Mahomes was playing and the Bills get against Mahomes, they lose against Mahomes. But Mahomes isn't playing, and they got to go to Denver, and they're going to beat Denver in Denver? Not going to happen.
And then next, after they beat Denver, he'd be like, and that's fine. Because Denver's back. And now they got to travel all the way to New England and beat New England in New England. And it's not happening.
Watching that game, I will be in Florida watching that game, and I want my flowers while we're watching that game in Florida.
Oh, God. Don't worry, you'll get some flowers, get some poison ivy on that note. All right, chat. Listen, we're out of here.
Peace.